This is the Real Mechanical Postgame Show.
All right, we're back here at our Wish TV studios. Anthony Calhoun alongside former Indianapolis Colts defensive back here, Marlon Jackson. The Colts losing today 27-20. Before we get out to Jacksonville, the big news, though, coming out of this Colts game today has to do with Marlon Mack. Appears that he injured his Achilles, most likely done for the year. You had this issue when you played with the Colts. What'd you say, 3 times?
Yeah, actually, when I went to the Philadelphia Eagles, when I tore my right Achilles, and I had 2 Achilles tears after I was done playing in National Football League. But, you know, I could see that play on the replay when you watch Marlon Mack catch that football and immediately fall to the ground after his feet hit the ground. Non-contact injury. Usually what happens with Achilles ruptures, felt like he probably was hit in the back of his calf with the bat.
Wow.
It's extremely unfortunate, you know, especially at the running back position. You know, your elusiveness and your feet and your calves, essential components of your success as a running back.
All right, man. Well, that, you know, tough news there for Marlon Mack. Big expectations from this guy, and a lot of folks looking forward to see what he can do for this football team, and appears most likely his season is over. Let's bring back in Charlie Clifford, join us live here from Jacksonville. And Charlie, I can see, my man, I'm sorry, the rain's coming down on you. One of the other topics.
We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
Well, yeah, we don't want your hair to get messed up. One of the topics, though, that we were talking about, that was, you know, that everyone has been discussing after this game, all the miscues that we saw take place today for the Colts. Yeah, we know it's week 1 and it's been a year unlike any year, but I mean, we saw a lot of that mishaps here today, right?
We did. I wish there was a column in the box score with mental errors after today. It was just the case watching Rivers down the stretch. If you would have had 4 or 5 plays back, the early 4th down going to Hines up the middle when he needed a half a yard, would have loved to see Jonathan Taylor come in early in the game and pick up that 1st down and ultimately, hopefully, pick up 7, make it a 14-0 game. Then you got into the Rivers mistake. The interception we've heard all about on the post-game show. Was it a bad call by Reich? Ultimately, just a good call by Jacksonville, changing a coverage and a ball that was headed towards T.Y. Hilton. Rodrigo Blankenship, steady as she goes, with the exception of a kick he should have made. 30-yarder right down the pipe, pulled it. Ultimately, he gets back on track with a late make. Paris Campbell, the one thing that I know is going to come up in the film room this week, didn't play at all last year, had a nice game going, picks up a nice reverse play, 15 yards, taunting. You just can't do this on the road. I don't care if it's against the Jaguars. And ultimately, I think those are 4 or 5 plays you're going to look at. I know we're going to see over and over the 2 incompletions late to Hilton that he ultimately took the blame for, but shouldn't have been this close of a game. And ultimately, I think all Colts fans are scratching their heads. That first opening drive, that was the blueprint right there. We didn't see it the rest of the game.
You're right about that, Charlie. Hey, thank you so much. Great job as always, my man. Big thank you to Jason Thompson as well, who got some national TV love today. We saw him busy working on the sidelines.